Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the 22nd One Nation, One Planet, One Race for World Peace. We will have a short meeting today. And basically, we'll just be wishing people happy holidays, and we'll allow people to make announcements as to what their wishes are for the season, and then we'll be regrouping after January 19th for following workshops. Okay, let's see here, get my list together. Okay, so we'll play some of the images of the last year, or actually the last couple of years of Knowledge Seekers workshops. And if people would like to make any comments or statements as to their wish or their doing, then now would be a good time to introduce such things. Caroline, are you able to speak yet? Or I understand you're still setting up your connection there.
No, I'm fine. I'm stable. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, is there anything you'd like to say to begin today's meeting? Your microphone's off, Caroline, if you're trying to speak. Ah, there we go.
Yes, I am coming through. Thank you. I know you have some difficulties today, Rick, but as you said, we're going to keep it short to give everyone a chance to give their wishes for the ending of this year. Christmas and New Year are very nearby for a lot of people. It is respected. It's a celebration. It's so many ways a gathering of families, a restart for a lot of constellations about how and what they would like to change. So we want to give everyone an opportunity to come and share their wishes, as it was for one planet, one race, one nation. It would be nice as a family to be here together today, as it's the last presentation until next year. We restart on the 19th of January, sorry. No more misunderstandings. My wish is that gather all your friends, your family, love and care. I know for some it will be a memory for the members which are absent, which have passed away at this time of year, which makes it much harder for a lot of people to go in through this kind of change of year. But as we all know, we are on a journey, and it's a never-ending journey. So I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I will try to get Mr. Keshe, at least before we're closing, to be part of us. Anyone has any wishes to express, please?
Hello, I'm Sandor from Hungary, Budapest. Soon we will have the darkest day of the year. It will be the winter solstice in a couple of days, when the night will be the longest and the daylight will be the shortest. And after that, every day will be brighter and brighter with more and more sunlight. So I wish to everyone, as the days will become longer and longer and brighter, so to have everyone the light in their souls brighter and brighter, so to live in knowing by own experience, not just by understanding, but by living by unconditional love, unconditional help, and understanding and keeping those three treasures which Mr. Keshe explained us: correct thinking, correct speaking, and correct acting, correct behavior. So we wish to everyone Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and for the new year to have the year of big changes to better and better.
Thank you, Sander. Anyone else wants to come and share?
I'll just remind the attendees they can put their hand up, and then I can promote you to a panelist so that you can speak.
Hello, everyone. This is Doug from Australia. I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. We're on the other side of the world, and in a couple of days, it's the longest day for us. We've had, because Australia is surrounded by oceans, a number of tragedies with drownings of children and other people. And I send my love to those families who are suffering the loss at the moment, just prior to Christmas. And on the positive side, we're having governmental shake-ups at the moment in this country, which seem to never end, which goes back to a wish that Brett had months ago, and it's ongoing. And I just pray that Australia becomes part of the one nation, one planet, one race, becomes a peaceful country, which is its natural nature. And so for the rest of the world also, that everybody becomes one big family in the new year, and we move into happier times. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, and our condolences to all the families which have lost their children. So dramatic, so close to the change of the year. Do we have more people who wants to share?
Hello, Carolina. This is Wayne from.
Hi, Wayne. Welcome.
Hi. For me, this size, best wish, best of the best for everyone. From you, Carolina, and Mr. Keshe, and the whole Keshe Foundation's family. The knowledge seeker works, and not the knowledge seekers around the world, and humanities. The best of the best for the years, the remaining years, and the next year. Wish my best wish is enlightenment for everyone for next years, and inner peace and real peace to be established next year. Thank you.
Hi, this is Marie from Norway. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I can hear you. No problem.
Yeah.
Hello, Marie.
Hello. My wish is for all knowledge seekers to have a happy holidays with families and friends in peace and compassion and joy. Because now we have all this new knowledge about the soul, and we can change our environment and the environment on the whole planet with our own soul strength. So that's I encourage everyone to help us with changing the environment, and so everyone can experience peace and joy and unconditional love. Thank you. My wish is my command.
Thank you, Marie. Vince, anyone
I see
typing?
that Ursula.
Yes, yes. Go ahead, Rick.
Hello, Ursula. Would you like to go ahead?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much for inviting me to talk and make my wish to you all. My wish is abundance in every space of your world, in your families and friends, integrating knowledge, giving love, and sharing peace to reach freedom with all our ethos brothers and sisters, and feel to be a part in the universal community. We are learning it, and so much gratitude for all what we got 2 years and what we are starting to do now. It's so beautiful and so powerful. I hope we have many, many more knowledge seekers and integrated lover people and humans for which this peace we are seeking. Thank you to all what you have done this year, and happy next year. It will be great. I feel it, and we will do it all together. Thank you.
Thank you, Ursula. I was just about to ask Rick if Vince would see anyone in Facebook or somewhere else who wants to put their wishes forward.
I'm looking, just a moment.
Who's speaking, please?
It was me. I said
I hear Mr. Keshe in the background there a bit, that's all.
We're very close, working on different topics at the same time. And it's very difficult to keep the phones separate when we're all working in this.
Hassan, I can allow him to talk here. He would like to say something. Hello, Hassan, go ahead. You may have to unmute your microphone.
Hello.
Hello, you're up a little bit there.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear now. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to put a small wish for everybody which enters the foundation, and sometimes I do not feel it now, but in the beginning, sometimes we feel a little doubt in what we are making, and it's just to remind the beginners to just put the trust in what they are doing, and whatever negative thinking comes to their mind, whatever doubting, usually it happens when people's around you used to tell you that no, those stuff does not exist. They do not feel it as we feel it. But just to, my wish is that the creators strengthen their trust, and hope that the whole family will expand more and more. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you very much, sir.
See, Violet has put something in the chat. Maybe I can read that. She says, I want to send my gratitude to Ms. Cash, Carolina, and every single soul that has assisted in my ability to stay here on this planet, to continue to help where and when I can. I was told I was due to expire over a year ago. My wish is that my gratitude overflow my heart will fill the hearts of others. We can all rejoice in our love all. My wish is my command. I love you. My heart is you all. Thank you very much, Violet. Is there someone else that would like to say something?
I want to express my gratitude for all the knowledge seekers that have been here over the years, especially this last year where our education has grown tremendously, from Mr. Keshe and Caroline and everybody, the knowledge seekers that input their experiences, because I think that's where we all need to understand, is that it's your own experience and you create your experience with your soul. So I wanted to say thank you for all the knowledge seekers. We wish to have a joyous vacation or holidays and a joyous new year in this newfound experience. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Vince. And as for my part, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone for participating in this year's activities online and whatever you've been doing in your life. Place for us to evolve in. And we're all very fortunate to be alive at this particular place and time of the universe. It's the junction points where major changes in the consciousness, perhaps even, that we are experiencing on this planet. Seems to be an elevation occurring generally overall and with everyone, including even the plants and animals, perhaps. So I'm very grateful to be here with all that have been participating, and just to be part of this movement is a great honor. And it's been a really wonderful year seeing the changes that are going on. Sometimes we don't notice when the changes are happening because we're kind of in the middle of it. But if you look back and see our perspectives and attitudes from 2 or 3 or 4, 5 years ago, you'll see there's been quite a sea change, as they say, of emotion that seems to be overwhelming this planet and the people on it. And we see that reflected in a lot of the news that's coming through, where politicians aren't as cocky as they used to be, and a lot of them are having to step down because of the indiscretions they've had in the past and whatnot. So we have a refreshing new opportunity going on in the planet. And I think wonderful to see the work of the Keshe Foundation. Mr. Keshe has been working very hard. Caroline too, of course, and all of the support team that's around them. And ultimately, we are here to serve, not to be served. And that seems to be the key to go on into the future with optimism and with presence of our presence in the present. Okay, who else would like to say something? Thank you, Vince.
This is Moshfek. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm very appreciative of all the wonderful friendship that has come in this foundation. And I wish to, actually, this is a continuous materialization of the wish that this friendship will become stronger and deeper as we come together in peace and unity across the planet. And we are seeing it happening, and as it is our wish and command, it will continue to be so, and soon we'll be there. Thank you very much.
Hello, Rick. It's Brett. Could I address for a couple of secs?
Go ahead, Brett, and then we'll have Paul after you.
Okay. This one is for all of you, Mr. Keshe and Caroline, who wished for a portal to be opened between the universal community and us. My question, though, is if it was already there and you didn't see it, what would you do? So I say to you that the portal is open. It is already there. But do you see it? That's all I have to say, because it is there.
Thank you, Brett. Can Paul speak? Paul, are you there? Hello, Paul. Can you hear me?
Hello, Paul. You might not have heard you. Your voice is a bit low, Vince, from your when you turn your mic down before, I think. I'm going to turn it up a little bit.
Okay, turn it up just a little bit.
Oh,
Paul,
that's better. Thanks.
I see you're in the panelists, Paul. Are you able to speak? Okay, I guess while Paul comes in, is there anyone else that would like to speak?
I see that he has 2 IDs, and
I tried promoting the other one too, and it's not doing anything.
yeah, I wouldn't promote. Okay, good. You have to work out an issue there, Paul. See if you can come in later. Anybody else who'd like to say something at this point?
We did want to keep this a little bit shorter today, so I think we're going to stay under the hour mark. We're at the half-an-hour mark now. So if there's not too many people, then we could close it early. So if you have something to say, please speak up now.
Or forever hold your peace, as they say.
At least until the 19th of January.
Yeah. Well, we can hold peace in our hearts forever, actually. Well, that sounds like Paul trying to come through.
Yep. Okay, we'll let him try. Keep trying, Paul.
I think we almost have the first word. We're not hearing you too well yet, Paul.
Hello.
Hi, Paul. Yeah, we're starting to hear you. We heard you say hello. Hello. Hello, Paul. Come in, Paul. We're not able to hear you. Okay, well, in the meantime, we have a message I see Vince put in the chat from Krasmir, who says, wish for the realization of peace on the planet. I wish when people think about the future to make the conscious choice of envisioning peace, even though things do not seem so today. And from Kevin Gregg, thank you for all the hard work everyone has done over the years. And we have the New Age Gardener sending love to all involved with the Keshe Foundation from Michigan, USA. And from Fernando, a greeting and a big hug to the planet Earth. It is gratifying, all this spiritual, physical experience. Thank you all. And Frederic, hello everybody. A bunch of love and peace for everybody. And just so I read the one from Ursula, she also mentioned earlier, but she says, I wish you all abundance in every space of your world, in your families and friends, integrating knowledge, giving love, and sharing peace to reach freedom with all our ethos, brothers and sisters, and feel to be a part of the universal community. And from Yvonne, thank you to everyone who has made so much effort to build for peace. Happy holidays. Wishing 2018 to be a year of beautiful, peaceful change. From Dwayne Besso, I believe, or is it from Alex that says light, love, and peace from Coachella Valley?
Dwayne's the first one. That's the comes from.
Oh, Dwayne says, thank you, Rick and teams. Blessings to all.
Dwayne says light, love, and peace from Coachella Valley, California, USA. Alex.
Oh, okay.
Says life-changing technology. Can't wait.
Okay, Alex says the life-changing technology, can't wait. Right on.
But the waiting is over already, isn't it? Up to your experiences. Experience the fields. Life will change.
Yes, indeed. Okay, anybody else have something they would like to say? Shall we wrap things up?
Is Paul back yet?
Yeah, Fernando would like to speak. I'll give him permission. Go ahead, Fernando. You'll have to unmute yourself.
Bueno.
Hello.
¿Qué tal, Rick? Buenas
Just one
tardes.
moment.
My side, if I can
Sí.
have the total amount of
Yeah,
Carry
just
on.
a minute.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
Carry
go
on.
ahead. Okay. Go ahead, Fernando.
¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes. Gracias a todos ustedes por seguir estos videos y estos mensajes. Yo sé que ustedes están hablando en inglés, pero me gustaría compartir un mensaje para el grupo de español antes de que termine el año, claro. Y pues estaba preguntándole a las personas del grupo sobre qué sería lo mejor que pudiéramos desear este próximo año. Muchas cosas se han cumplido para nosotros este año que ha pasado y sobre todo muchas cosas buenas siguen para este futuro. Y me preguntaba yo qué sería bueno desear si realmente cumplimos lo que nosotros deseamos, lo que queremos. Y a la vez estaba preguntándome, más bien estaba reflexionando sobre la palabra querer y necesitar, y que son completamente diferentes. Y me estaba preguntando qué es realmente lo que deseamos y qué es realmente lo que necesitamos. En lo personal, le deseo a toda la comunidad que sigue esta tecnología del plasma, y muchas gracias a todos ustedes que han compartido conocimiento durante todo este año, y seguro lo vamos a estar haciendo el próximo año que viene. Yo les agradezco enormemente y vaya, pues muchas felicidades. Espero que todo lo que tengan ustedes en sus corazones, en sus deseos, puedan cumplirlos, que con seguridad, si así lo desean, así lo van a obtener. Gracias.
Okay, thank you very much. Perhaps Ursula, she volunteered to translate. Maybe you could just do a quick and rough translation of that, Ursula?
Yes, of course. I have been writing it there a while. So Fernando say that to all those who are learning and applying plasma teaching, he wished that we all continue and will be more and more to apply in this technology. And wait, it was more. And it's going fast. I write it down, and that we can all. And he was asking also about the difference of need and wish, because many of us in the world around are needing so much help and technology, and that we are learning for so much time and applying it in our lives, that we can share it to others and to be happy with our families and giving from you, from your heart, from your love. This is in substance what he wished to us. Thank you. I'm working very much with Fernando. He is a very beautiful teacher. He is sharing very much on the UC chat and being present, very present. And I thank him very much for his giving and sharing. Thank you, Fernando. Gracias, Fernando.
Gracias, Úrsula. Es por eso que comentaba, es más fácil cuando las palabras salen directas del corazón.
You know, Fernando is Mexican, Latinos, and we are very warm people. So it's beautiful to share with him. Thank you very much.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you for translating.
Okay, we have a comment from Shweta. Let's see, chat. Who says, in the excuse me, in the sovereign integrity of I am and we are present, I wish for every loving being to be together in the new space of love, as we are all born to be in the light of truth, in the law of oneness of the universe, and the will of Sacred Mother, with the victory of the light forever. So be it, so it is. I am. Thank you, Shweta. And Alex says, hope we can all soon enjoy some apple pie. Thank you for your courage, durability, good intentions, and all your fine work.
Before Mr. Keshe comes on, I want to thank all the teams. It doesn't matter that they are invisible to a lot of people, but I think most of us have started getting an idea to run and to be present and to be always jumping where is needed, the building up, to support the knowledge seekers. We're all been working together, but it's the invisible teams, the transcribers, the translators, which have put so many hours dedicated, working for days and weeks on end, non-stop. Every time when there is a new release, they're there, they're ready to bring it out to the language which is in their expertise. But I think that each one of you knowledge seekers which can and has access to these translations, every time before you open, say thank you, because they really are working effortless. They don't give up. They support one another. They communicate, because it's not easy to sit and to go through these transcribes. And they have so many on their plate, and they have catched up with so much work of Mr. Keshe. which is becoming more and more available to worldwide in so many different languages, to make sure that you, no matter you don't understand English, that you're part of the family. I thank the transcribers, I thank the translators, I thank the teamwork, I thank the people which are really, really working close to Mr. Keshe. We are all one family working for one target. It's not easy, and for the ones who are, especially here, quite a few which were here from the beginning, they know how it all started. And I hope they feel happy and content in their heart to see how this flower has been growing. It is a pleasure to see this family extending worldwide and getting and receiving so many more students every day and people which want to be there. And I do understand the gentleman who said, if it's not clear yet, if you hesitate, speak with one another. We will take you by the hand. We will try to explain. We will have patience with your starting point, because that's what we have been doing from day one. I don't think I have to ask Rick, Sander, or Vince, or any of the older teams how many times they have repeated the same process over and over again, just to make sure that it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter when you came in, but that you can follow and that you feel part and that you know you can do it. And I think Vince and Rick and Sander will confirm that they have been the patient teachers, and it is beautiful. I thank you all.
Thank you, Carolyn. Bringing that for us.
Mr. Keshe is getting ready, jumping from one point to another.
Give me 2 minutes.
2 minutes, he says.
Okay, there's somebody else with their hands up, so Peter, I think I'll allow him to speak.
Okay.
Hello.
Paul, is that you?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, Paul.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Rick. Hi, everyone. Hi, Caroline. I want to thank everyone for your action. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Paul. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So I want to thank every soul on this planet for participate to bring peace and maintain peace in Togo and Niger. We have seen the collective soul stand up to bring peace and maintain peace for two nations. And I want also to mention that the wish for releasing the black man from slavery in Libya have also give his results. More than 2,000 slaves was released and bring back to their origin country. So I want to thank everyone for this action, and I wish and invite everyone to use this one planet, one race, one nation platform to support the need of man in this planet. We really have the tool to bring and maintain peace in this planet. We really have the very strong and very powerful tool to keep man out of the danger. Now we need to stand up like we have done for Togo and Niger, and for the slavery of black man in Libya. Now we have to stand up for the rest of this kind of needs in every part in the world. We only just need to bring these needs, this suffering from those beings, from those souls here on this platform, and then by unification of all souls from this one planet, one race, one nation, we will feed and we will give the energy that needed to solve any problem in this planet. The result is more than 100%, and I invite and wish we use this channel to really support the suffering of man on this planet, to support the suffering of animals on this planet, to support the suffering of plants and those beings around us in this planet. We have to take action from our soul, not only for man, but also for those creatures which is not our kind, but who have the soul, who operate by the soul. I invite you, if you see any suffering anywhere in this planet, you need to bring it here. Our soul is united, and our soul collectively will take action. And when our soul will take action, like in the case of Togo, Niger, and Libya, the case will be solved, and then we will take man out of the suffering. So my wish is for everyone to bring in the next time and in the next day any kind of need, suffering, war in this planet anywhere, bring it on this planet with the power to absorb and to stop the suffering, to stop the war, and feed the soul of any kind of being in this planet. I am very thankful for every soul who has taken action, even those who didn't take action.
I'm sorry, Paul, you're breaking up, darling. We can't hear you. Can you reposition yourself, please? Paul, can you, Paul? Hello, Paul, can you hear us? You're breaking up.
Okay,
Paul?
off now. Caroline?
Yeah, I don't think he can hear us.
No, he dropped out now. Maybe we can bring Fred in, or sorry, Peter, that I had promoted.
Yeah.
He can say the last few words before Mr. Keshe comes on. I know we can.
Yeah.
Peter?
Good morning.
Thank you.
This is Adrian in the Pacific Northwest. In a very heavy work week and a heavy month with all that's happening. Thank you so much, Paul, for describing describing the chaos and the opportunities. And basically, I want to just thank each and every one from the glow of my heart that now is the glow of your hearts that I feel, and all the knowledge seekers. I want to wish Merry Christmas to all, and Mr. Keshe, Caroline, the team, the knowledge seekers who stay up as well, whose lives have changed. But I wanted to place my glow of love within this beautiful family of speakers and seekers, to know that I am part of carrying this beautiful glow that Mr. Keshe has described throughout all these years of outward journey and what we need. And also I'm thanking so much the inner journeys that we've taken with more trust and confidence and growing love. So I'm just placing my deepest gratitude and light from this inner sun in with each one of us and among us, individually and in the whole earth. May it glow and to be part of this immensity of love is beyond words, but words that are slowly coming to express. And thank you so much, and Merry Christmas to each of you.
Thank you.
Maybe I can read what Hassan has put in the chat and see if there's any other comments. Hassan says, we always have to remember Mr. Keshe has sacrificed his life for all of us. He gifted us with the path to our soul by making it a non-ending river flow of searching for knowledge. The Creator saved him from any attempted murder on his life and family and close knowledge seekers, team partners, and he is showing us the path to embrace the real ethos of our existence here in the universe and above. Serving with love, blessings. That's from Hassan. Okay, is there anybody else who has something they would like to say before we hear from Mr. Keshe?
I don't see any more hands up.
Okay, well, perhaps we can, are we able to hear from Mr. Keshe now, Caroline?
Yes, sure.
Good afternoon, good evening, and many good days to all you who listen and being part of this new cycle of motion and movement for humanity. I was listening to some thoughts and some predictions and some promises, and in so many ways, if you listen to all the teachings of past 4 or 5 years or 10 years teachings, the biggest fear of many, many religions was 2017. In Torah, 2017 has been promised to be the time of change. And in Islamic books, in Christian writings, a lot of prophecies have been said of the time. And in the future, when people start adding the time, we'll come to understand we are on course, and not the foundation, but the humanity to go through the change. It's like that everybody knew you need so many minutes for a cake to bake and is ready to eat. It's the time to take it out of the oven. And it's that kind of position. The time has been set. for the maturity of man to understand the position and the work of his soul, and that time has arrived. And we are not claiming any religious organization. We are not claiming any reincarnation. We are not claiming anything. All we are teaching is the maturity of the man to understand the work of his soul, and through the work of his soul, he finds the key to the work of the creation and the creator. So what we've seen and today's as part of the structure, creation of Universal Council, creation of the Earth Council, all has been planned and everything has been on course. We saw the establishment of the core team some 4 or 5 years ago, and the follow-up of it was what we are here for. The beauty of all these teachings has been, if we all have noticed, has been understanding of the technology and the knowledge of the soul of the man. Does not matter what background you come from. Doctor, professor, baker, a scientist, a housewife, a child, which means we have reached the maturity of teaching the soul of the man. And this is the beauty of the new cycle for man. Irrespective of position, wealth, sincerity, color, race, we have all been educated equally and we respect each other equally. We accept nothing as somebody is going to be something. What we accept is us who is going to be the thing we want to be. And this is the setup of the Universal Council. This is the setup of the Earth Council. As I said from the beginning, the last man standing. And we have enough knowledge and structure that now that we have opened the universal community to man, every man in every corner of this universe stands as the last man standing for human race. And he has to carry all the attributes of a human race. And this is the beauty of what we see to come up. Every one of us, through our soul, understanding the work of our soul, understanding the work of the creation, becomes an ambassador for humanity. And that is the beauty of it. That one nation has one ambassador to every other nation. Now, the understanding of the work of the creation makes 7 billion ambassadors out of Earth across the universe. And this is the beauty of it. We all gain the same knowledge. We all gain the same strength. And the beauty of it is, if any of us is not up to a standard, we all have learned to give in by our soul. We raise the soul to our level. And knowing that our soul still needs to be raised, we get raised by other souls. And this is the beauty of it. We see the changes in the next 12 months, 18 months, 2 years, in a very big way. To be a follower of the soul of the man by the man himself will be the key. There'll be no temples, there'll be no religions, there'll be no priests, there'll be no leaders. But amongst the work, we learn that the only leader for us is the correct conduct through our own soul. And this is the beauty of Universal Council and the Earth Council work. And even though at this moment, members of the core team are in different parts of the world, some 14 of us, when it comes to create the condition for change, the 14 souls will be there to do, and they are there to do, even though the physicalities sometimes are not there. And in so many ways, we have achieved the dream of the man for thousands of years. And because this time is not in the hand of the very few to abuse it against the future race of the man and others in the universe, we learn not to abuse each other. And this is the main key, not to abuse our own soul. We close today till the 19th because the education side closes. We have 3 terms of 3 months, and we have something like 3 months holidays across the whole year. We close 1 month summer, 1.5 months, or 1 month in spring and 1 month in winter. But in so many ways, every time we start a cycle, we start a new learning and a new understanding. And I'm sure those of you who believe in the path of Christ, a Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year. And those of you who believe in different path of belief, it's still a new year for your soul as a new cycle for humanity has started. How we celebrate the future is according to how we believe our soul needs to celebrate its existence. And in so many ways, we will celebrate it. We celebrate that we are a human and we can become the ambassador of peace in the universe. As I said many times in the teachings, what we've seen has been the behavior of the prophet of the past, has become the behavior of the followers of the religion or the sect or the path of belief or organization. And it has been our belief as the first generation of the new understanding of the soul to be peaceful, to share unconditionally, to love unconditionally, which is giving without asking. And this becomes the trend from now on for human race across the universe, because we as a whole wish it, doing it and living it, and it'll become the pattern of human race from now on across the universe. Thank you very much for being there as what I call the first generation of the souls. And in momentum of the change has come. And we have felt it with our soul. And you got to understand, many of your souls who have reached the position of understanding the strength of itself and correctness of the conduct will start unknowingly elevating the others. This is a candle which has started, and it'll become a fire, and it'll touch the heart of every being on this planet. Thank you very much for establishing the Universal Council. Thank you very much for being the supporters. Thank you very much for being the member of the core team and the Earth Council. And with it, we have brought the change. And the sleeping lion, which now has woken up, and it will rule with iron fists. And that lion is the soul of the man, and the iron fist is yearning for peace, love, and unity of the mankind throughout the universe. Thank you very much indeed. And I thank every single one of you. In the future, our children will know a different world than what we have seen. There will be nobody on exile. There will be nobody in prison. No father will be executed, and no one will make no guns to kill another. Thank you very much. And have a happy, nice, and a wonderful holidays. We'll see you on the 19th. And in meanwhile, rejoice that you have become to understand the level of your soul. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Keshe.
Thank you so much, Mr. Keshe, for all of your guidance over the years, and especially in this last year. Is there anything else we need to do or say to wrap up for today? Caroline, would you like to add anything?
Hi, Rick. I think it was a nice closure for this year, and everybody has expressed their wishes and their gratitudes and their beauties. I thank you all. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year with whoever you're going to share. It's another lovely soul. Thank you for being there. See you next year. Thank you.
Okay, very good. And I guess that's it then for the 22nd One Nation, One Race, World Peace. And as always, I thank you everybody for attending, wherever you are in the universe. And we'll see you in the new year. Also, we have the Knowledge Seekers Workshop still happening on Thursday coming up in 2 days. Okay, so let's wrap it for today. Do we have any music to go out with, Vince, or are we just going to end it now?
I'll play the slideshow like I did at the beginning.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, bye everyone, and happy holidays, however you experience that.
Bye, Rick. Thanks for everything on your part, too.